Mark Twain once said, "History doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes." President Biden's stunning decision to not seek re-election is certainly historic. But as CBS's Mark Strassman reports in tonight's Eye on America, it also echoes another president's choice in another turbulent year, 1968.
Tested many times this past year.
Revolt clawed at Lyndon Johnson early in 1968, an unpopular incumbent targeted by fellow Democrats. Sound familiar?
2024 is very reminiscent of 1968 for a variety of reasons.
Historian Mark Updegrove is president and CEO of the LBJ Foundation. We spoke about striking parallels between Presidents Johnson and Biden, and between 1968's America and today's.
Mood of the country.
Divided, tempestuous, a lot of extreme rhetoric. We had the same thing in 1968, and that we were being shaken to our very foundations.
Especially divisive then, Vietnam, America's sons and daughters dying in Southeast Asia. CBS News' Walter Cronkite was a turning point.
It seems now more certain than ever that the bloody experience of Vietnam is to end in a stalemate.
Johnson believed losing Cronkite in Vietnam meant his re-election was also unwinnable. In March 1968, he quit the race.
I shall not seek, and I will not accept the nomination of my party for another term as your president.
Updegrove says that decision, like President Biden's to step aside, was more than political. There were health concerns.
LBJ truly believed that he might jeopardize the country because his heart might fail.
But Democrats have to wonder whether 1968 is also a cautionary tale. In the race to keep the Oval Office, look at what happened once LBJ stepped aside.
First, a double tragedy.
Memphis today is officially in mourning.
Martin Luther King murdered in Memphis. Robert Kennedy.
And now it's on to Chicago, and let's win there. Thank you very much.
Gunned down in a Los Angeles hotel kitchen.
We can achieve nothing by lawlessness and divisiveness.
When Butler, Pennsylvania happened, did you think to yourself, another similarity?
Without question. Just as in 1968, you had the feeling that anything could happen next.
Like Chicago's 1968 Democratic National Convention. Outside, mayhem. Inside, rancor.
But don't push me, take your hands off of me.
Divided delegates nominated Hubert Humphrey, LBJ's vice president. Mr. Biden has endorsed his VP, Kamala Harris.
I seek to lead a great nation.
Humphrey, wounded by chaos, lost in November to Richard Nixon.
Which of the parallels resonates most with you?
What our democracy looks like today, but we should also remember that we came out of 1968 ultimately a stronger, better nation.
A nation again shocked by a sitting president feeling scorned, bowing out. For Eye on America, Mark Strassman in Austin.
Walter Cronkite also said journalism is what we need to make democracy work, and we will do our best every night to help keep you informed.